So they're going to be marching down to Parliament. That's where Jeremy Jesus is going to be speaking to them. I'm going to try and get a head start, just like I normally like to do, so I can watch how they move. Showing a united front is what they're doing, and they have a united message. The only problem with their united message is that nobody's really thought about it too much. Sounds good, and I guess that's all that matters, doesn't it? If you're going to be chanting something, it just sounds good. I mean, it's going to be pretty much ineffective anyway, so it doesn't really matter what you chant. But when they say, as they're all saying today, 1 billion for the DUP, how about 1 billion for schools, 1 billion for the NHS? And of course, the reason that's a completely illogical and stupid argument is because, you know, the 1 billion for the DUP, where did that money actually come from? Where does any of the money come from? When the government runs itself, where does the money come from? Does it come from taxation? No, it gets borrowed from an international bank, and then the interest on that loan is paid off by tax contributions. So are they arguing that we should borrow £1 billion from an international bank, putting everybody heavily in debt at a high interest rate at a time when the economy seems to be going downwards? Should we be indebting ourselves to international banks just to pay for hospitals? I think it'd be better if people's money went directly to hospital. If people wanted to fund hospitals, they actually just funded hospitals rather than funding the government. You know something's happening when the bumblebee's out. There was no helicopter here yesterday. And by yesterday, I mean last night. I did come down here last night as a precursor to this event, in the idea that this event today is going to urge Theresa May to actually give up her job. That's a good one. Yesterday I came down to St James's Park because there was a Facebook event that said Theresa May's leaving drinks, 72,000 people attending, which sounded like a massive riot. Oh look, what are they doing down there? It's obvious really, that's part of the old Scotland Yard building. Still where they keep the police horses, you know. I don't believe it. I do not believe that outside that pub will fit 72,000 people, because that's basically how many people have agreed on Facebook to go to that pub this evening. They've said instead, because there's so many people are going to turn up, they're going to go down to St James's Park. I mean, 72,000 people. I don't believe it's going to happen. I think there is actually a party on tonight, because like, there's people in tuxedos. He's holding like an invitation. You know who that guy is? He looks like hang on, is that the Baron of Camden? No, it's just a joke. Just like stalking what look like radical people with their strange blue flags. This is so surreal. He's giving them a funny look. One of those lower humans up to. It's quite surreal in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, this mirrors exactly the police's job when dealing with terrorism. Like these people who are drinking in the park, are they actually part of the 72,000, or are they here on their own drinking in the park? Do they have radical feelings about the government? We don't know. They're all suddenly going to unite together. They're all going to receive a tweet and march like an army towards a specific location. God, it's terrifying. But actually, no police presence at all. But then the police are actually all up the hill. Oh no, there's some blue jackets. I'm going to go and ask them where the 72,000. I'm going to go and report missing 72,000 people. Yeah, I mean, I've spent a lot of time in this park studying animals, and I can tell you that they are seemingly wanting to take over the mound. If this is actually an opposing faction, this could actually be a civil war right now.
I like your leaving card.
Now I'm the king of the bungle, oh, the foreign secretary. But half my brain wants to remain, and that's what's bothering me. I want to remain now, leavers. Liam Fox just gets me down. May's Brexit has gone Titanic. David Davis is a clueless clown. So, oopie-doo. I want to stay in the EU. I really do. I want the single market, open skies, and you're at on Tiddly-Pom. You see, it's true.
Well, 72,000 people did not turn up here. 1,000 turned up. And my God, that weird performance stuff they're doing has like a magnetic effect against my personality. I was sitting under the tree for a good part of an hour, just waiting for it to get more exciting. I'm afraid it hasn't. And that's possibly the effort that their entire movement has put into trying to stop Brexit. They're now just in a park going, oh, Brexit, why? Oh, God. Take me away. Take me away. The red people are pretending to be blue. It's too confusing.